75,000 or so students on campus from everywhere possible that you can imagine. Unbelievable diversity in our student body, unbelievable drive, unbelievable energy. At this institution, every one of you sitting in this room is already fully qualified to be a college graduate. 29,000 people work for us to deliver to you the best education that human beings can assemble in the year 2018.
Walter himself would likely conclude, that's the way it is.
ASU makes history here in Tempe, Arizona on a spectacular fall night.
And eventually, if we want to stabilize the CO2,
just coming into our newsroom. Starting Monday, ASU is moving all of its in-person classes to online classes in order to protect students from the coronavirus. President Michael Crow announced...
2020 has thrown us a couple curveballs.
My teachers and stuff have been handling the situation very well. They've been very kind and my door is always open. You can talk to us if you need to talk about anything that's going on.
Confirmed. Perseverance safely.
We cannot successfully build a more sustainable future without your help. But with your help, I'm convinced we can.
Welcome to the Spring 2022 College of Global Futures Convocation. We ask all guests to take their seat in preparation for the start of today's ceremony. We would like to remind everyone to please turn off or silence cell phones. Thank you.
Arizona State University is located in Indian Country. There are 22 tribal nations in Arizona. ASU's campuses are situated on the homelands of many indigenous peoples, including the Akimel O'odham and Peepash.
Arizona State University recognizes the original inhabitants of these lands
and recognizes that they still reside throughout the Phoenix metropolitan area.
And we recognize the impact of their wisdom and generosity towards us.
If you've flown into the valley, you have undoubtedly seen the Salt River Project canals that surround the area.
Those modern-day canals follow the framework of the canals originally constructed by ancestral Sonoran Desert people, Huhulcum, to make this area both livable and a place where peoples could thrive.
We acknowledge that the modern-day indigenous nations that descended from the ancestral peoples are the original inhabitants of this land.
Platform party members, all right, are we there? Welcome. Great. Platform party members, graduates, and guests, please be seated. Thank you to our three drummers, Samuel Pena, Joseph Goglia, and Israel Reyes. Good afternoon and welcome to Arizona State University. My name is Laura Hassman. I am an associate professor in the School for the Future of Innovation in Society, and I have the honor to serve as your Master of Ceremonies this afternoon. Thank you. The College of Global Futures and the Julianne Wrigley Global Futures Laboratory, together with university administrators, faculty, and staff, welcome you, our guests, to the College of Global Futures Spring 2022 Convocation. This is our college's second in-person convocation, and we are thrilled to share it with you. I would like to introduce our distinguished platform party joining us for today's celebration. Please stand when you are introduced. We are joined by leadership from our college. Vice President and Vice Provost of the Global Futures Initiative, Peter Schlosser. Associate Vice Provost for Discovery, Engagement, and Outcomes, Dave Gustin. Associate Dean of Faculty Success, Mickey Kittleson. And Associate Dean of Curricula and Student Success, Andrew Maynard. In addition to myself, also joining us today are representatives from our other schools. From the School for the Future of Innovation in Society, Director Kathleen Vogel. The School of Sustainability, Director Diane Pataki. And from the School of Complex Adaptive Systems, Manfred Laubichler, who could not be here today. Also joining us are faculty representatives from the college and schools. All administration and faculty, please stand. Please join me in acknowledging these distinguished guests. Before we start the ceremony, we have a brief message from President Crow.
Michael Crow here, President of Arizona State University. I just want to congratulate you on your graduation. You're at a college-specific convocation. I'm really excited that you're moving your life forward. ASU hopefully has empowered you to do one thing more than all other things, and that is to be a master learner. Your life going forward, regardless of what you do, regardless of your age, is going to be focused on learning so that you can be creative, that you can be strong, that you can be resilient, that you can be adaptive, that you can be a great citizen, all these things. And so I'm just excited that you've gotten to this point. I'm just excited and hopeful that we've been able to empower you as a master learner. Get out there, learn, adapt, create, adjust, make things happen. Our entire institution is very proud of you. We'll be supporting you. Check back in from time to time how we can be helpful. We've got lifelong learning, what we call universal learning things for you. For the rest of your life, you can be hooked up to us if you want. If not, that's okay. But if you want, we're going to be here. So congratulations.
It is my pleasure to ask Dr. Peter Schlosser to provide a welcome from the College of Global Futures. Vice Provost Schlosser.
Thank you, Laura. And what a great view to see so many of you in person after such a long time in isolation. So when we imagine our global future, the subject of your studies, we frequently fear the emergence of a dystopian society with harsh inequities and environmental extremes due to our overexploitation of our planet's resources. And we see no good options for a positive forward trajectory. At times, even apocalyptic visions are surfacing. And in fact, we are presently facing many slowly developing pressures, such as climate change, as well as shocks, including COVID-19 and the war in Ukraine. So it is understandable that we are confronting these anxieties more frequently. But today, I'm not focusing on all the problems we face. Surely your coursework has demonstrated with some depth, I trust, the societal and planetary pressures humanity has created and which we must confront with urgency. As we gather here today, I want you to know that the future I see is an alternative to a dystopian future. Especially when I look out across the graduates sitting in front of me today. In you, I see a future of opportunity and hope, because you have already dedicated yourselves and your fresh views to addressing the world's most complex challenges. You understand the urgency in which humankind must act. And in fact, you are the future. You will make discoveries, innovate, create new ways of knowing that past generations couldn't even begin to imagine. And that includes my generation and some of the generations between mine and yours. We could imagine some of that, but we could not really have the ability to do it the way you can, because our training was so different from the one that you got during the past years here in the College of Global Futures. You have developed the critical abilities, capacity, and ingenuity to bring about changes that reach beyond our present sphere of knowledge and produce new horizons for creating opportunities that allow everyone to thrive. I believe the people in this room, not just the esteemed graduates, but also their loved ones and the faculty and staff who supported them across their academic journey, will act with urgency to design and shape the ways our globally connected society responds to these challenges. We will drive the discovery of new ways in which we can meet these challenges and avoid new ones altogether to bring humankind back into equilibrium with the Earth's life-supporting systems. In our work on people and planet-positive global futures, we focus on pathways. Pathways for a habitable planet, pathways for an equitable society, pathways for technological advances, and many more. And you too, as are we all, are a product of pathways. The pathways that brought each of you here are distinct. Some of you are native to these lands, some of you are from the state of Arizona, and some of you are from places around the globe. You might be at different points in your learning pathways. Many of you are completing your bachelor degrees, while others are finishing master's and doctoral studies. For those in the latter group, that might feel like a very long pathway. But we must not forget that we continue to learn throughout our lives, beyond the pursuit of a degree. Your path at ASU may not have always been easy. You likely have had challenging exams and difficult projects. I vividly remember a point during my own master's thesis where over a period of 2 months, a problem that turned out to be a flaw in a software compiler brought me to the brink of giving up. You might have experienced such a moment while you toiled through theses and dissertations. And you have done all this under the added complexity of life in times of a pandemic. These are trying and frequently tragic times. Studies interrupted, lives changed, pathways altered. But you've made it here today. You were resilient. And that should be a source of pride and give you confidence in your ability to maneuver difficult and complex landscapes. Graduates, here at the College of Global Futures, your path converged. You've studied topics such as network analysis, human-environment interactions, how technology shapes our world, system thinking, and complexity science, and the role of governments in technological innovation and environmental policy intervention. You have gained new knowledge, conducted extensive research and inquiry, and worked with communities to see how they experience these problems. You've met friends, potential lifelong collaborators, and hopefully mentors in pursuit of your goals. But from here, your path will again diverge. People in this room are taking on roles that include solutions analyst, resource manager, or professor, among many others. Others will extend their education in graduate schools from ASU to universities around the globe. But you are all striving for the same goal: change for a better world. As you chart your own trajectory, you may again cross paths with your classmates and mentors due to the global interconnectivity of our systems. You will be a major force in building pathways away from dystopian images of a future towards a thriving, interconnected society living on a healthy planet. The College of Global Futures faculty and myself implore you to keep seeking, pushing limits, dreaming, and creating methods to do things better. You are the future. You are our hope. Congratulations to all the graduates and to their families. I'm looking forward to watching you grow and thrive. Thank you. I would now like to introduce Kathleen Vogel, the director of the School for the Future of Innovation in Society, and would like to ask her to come to the podium.
It is my pleasure to introduce the College of Global Futures outstanding graduate student, Nicole Mayberry, and our outstanding undergraduate student and student speaker, Zuzana Svarkova. Nicole Mayberry is a PhD graduate of the Human and Social Dimensions of Science and Technology in the School for the Future of Innovation in Society. She is a transdisciplinary scholar engaging with fields in critical race studies, cultural geography, Black feminist science and technology studies, cultural studies, and critical theory. Her research challenges the way whiteness claims domination over space, place, power, and person, with a focus on future spaces as the result of emerging technological capabilities. Nicole served as president of the Graduate and Professional Student Association between 2021 to 2022. In this role, she has worked with the Council of Presidents to advance issues that range from improving the transparency of information around student fee dollars and student services to all ASU community members, guaranteeing all students' basic needs are met through enhanced education of existing ASU resources and university-wide investment in future sustainable solutions, constituting a campus which is inclusive and representative of the diversity and culture of the ASU community and students, and holistically supporting students' sustained health and wellness. Nicole also served as PhD co-chair in the SFIS Graduate Student Organization and also served as a graduate student representative for the SFIS Justice, Equity, Diversity, and Inclusion Task Force. Nicole is also an accomplished educator and has developed, led, and supported a number of courses at ASU. As a first-generation student, she understands the importance of providing space for students to feel supported and validated as they learn material for the first time, without pretension or presumption. In the classroom, she is passionate about creating courses that allow students to think critically and challenge colonial Western assumptions about what counts as the right or correct kinds of knowledge. She is a passionate mentor in the classroom for students who, like herself, came into their own through learning and see education as a tool for personal and universal liberation. To celebrate her accomplishment, we have a short video to share with you about Nicole.
My name is Nicole Mayberry. I'm getting my degree in Human and Social Dimensions of Science and Technology, and I'm a student in the College of Global Futures. My dissertation specifically looks at robots as a way to provide a framework for examining technology, either as an institution or other technologies. Something that I have experienced but really come to value in my PhD has been the community at ASU. In my doctoral studies, I've been able to engage with people from not only different disciplines, but from around the country, around the world, and just feel genuinely supported and challenged. I have worked with Rashad since 2016 on really developing my research question, and so Rashad was really the one that introduced me not only to sort of Black and BIPOC perspectives as being crucial, if not essential, to research, but also introducing me to a spatial and geographic approach. My family's been in the state for 5 generations, but I'm the first generation of the family that actually is going to college and has completed a degree. But there's a quote by Toni Morrison which says, you know, once you've been free, it is your responsibility, it's your job to free someone else. And so now that I've achieved this, I really am energized and focused on what comes next, and I think that's giving back and really using the tools and the skills that I've learned to inspire other people or help them work towards understanding the potential of education.
Congratulations, Nicole. Zuzana Skarskova is in a dual role for this ceremony. She is both the undergraduate outstanding student for the college, and she is the undergraduate student speaker. Before I introduce her and ask her to come to the podium, we'd like to share a video about Zuzana as the college's outstanding undergraduate.
My name is Zuzana Skvarkova, and I am gaining a Bachelor's of Science in Innovation and Society, which is part of the College of Global Futures at the Tempe campus. For the better majority of my life, I did not know that I was autistic. The diagnosis of autism is largely exclusionary to women as it is, so for a really long time it went missed, and as a result of that, I really didn't understand myself, and because of that, I wasn't able to advocate for myself. But once I was able to arm myself with the understanding that I was autistic, I was able to come to ASU and really use the resources around me, advocate for myself and the kind of accommodations that I wanted. And because of that, and ASU's inclusive mission, I really have just found a place of comfort and safety here. And I mean, I think throughout my time in education, there's been many points where I felt uncomfortable or not necessarily seen, but I felt actually the exact opposite from ASU. I mean, 2.5 years ago, I was a college dropout. And then I came to ASU and I finished every single pre-medical course with a 4.0 GPA in 2 years. And that was largely due to the fact that, one, I understood myself better, but also ASU was willing to understand me. My goal in my career trajectory is to open a specific field for disability medicine itself. My entire career aspiration has to do with accessibility, and I'm just using what I've learned at ASU and medicine to help elevate that.
As you just saw, Zuzana is a graduate of the Future of Innovation Society program in the School for the Future of Innovation Society. Zuzana exemplifies the school's commitment to empowering others to become co-creators of a future that is inclusive of and responsive to as many people as possible. With a 4.0 GPA, she has excelled academically in her studies. More than this, though, she has demonstrated a curiosity and a way of thinking that transcends ideas, disciplines, and areas of expertise to reveal new and powerful perspectives and opportunities. In her work and her discussions, she has inspired fellow students and faculty alike to see the world in different ways and to become excited by what might be possible. Zuzana has been an active participant in the SFIS Undergraduate Research Fellows Program, and she has been involved in a variety of research projects with SFIS faculty, including joining the Multi-Institutional BrainShare Project and working on an open science case study on the Montreal Neurological Institute. In the words of one of her co-supervisors, Zuzana is already performing at the level of a third-year PhD student. Zuzana is an inspirational role model for SFIS and College of Global Futures students. After graduation, she plans to work for Professor Bob Cook-Deegan during a gap year before heading off to attend either medical school or an MD PhD program. Please welcome Zuzana Skvarkova as the College of Global Futures Outstanding Undergraduate and Undergraduate Student Speaker.
Fellow students, professors, staff, family, and friends, I thank you for allowing me to speak to you all today. It's an honor to be able to stand here and represent my school as Convocation speaker. As students at Arizona State University, we have spent the better part of our undergraduate journeys learning to question everything. Why did Shakespeare decide to kill off Polonius? What does p-value mean in a real-world context? Could the United States function as well as it does now if it were not a democracy? We have been taught to be critical, to point out flaws no one has discovered, and to, dare I say it, innovate. This atmosphere of curiosity-driven learning is something sacred to the foundations of ASU and envelops the direction of each and every school that makes up this university. But there's something about the College of Global Futures that manages to give an entirely new meaning to the intersection of curiosity and higher pursuit of knowledge. And it has everything to do with the students that this college attracts. Whether we like to admit it or not, choosing to major in the future is not necessarily the most normal choice. Let's be honest, we could have chosen to pursue a degree in anything: biology, business, English, history, all subjects which we have been raised to see as traditional pathway towards securing a job post-graduation. And yet, we still chose something as abstract as the future. But that's exactly what makes this school and the learning done throughout this degree path so special. It's different. It's not normal because it's not supposed to be. The education we have chosen to receive during our time here at ASU has directly challenged where normalcy has fallen short, and we've tasked ourselves with learning innovative ways to make a brighter and more equitable future in light of that. All of us sit here today amongst one another with a beautiful diversity of experience, background, and mission. Some of us have come straight from high school right into college and finished in 4 years. Others have decided to return to school later in life. All different stories have brought us here today, sitting alongside one another. But one crucial element unites us all. We all have a vision inside of us for the future that we've chosen to nurture. Whether it be rooted in saving the oceans, dedicated to minimizing global inequity, or focused on autonomous technologies, we all exist here today connected in one overarching dream: making a change and leaving this world better than how we found it. Haruki Murakami once said, "If you read the same books that everyone is reading, you can only think what everyone else is thinking." But that's not us. We're different. And it's exactly that kind of difference that this world needs and is ultimately going to make the change that we as a class want to see in this world. So as we move on to this next stage in our lives, I employ and challenge all of us to challenge the settings we end up in, always ask questions, and to make what we are as different the difference in the world and the future. To the class of 2022.
Thank you, Zuzana. I'd now like to ask Dr. Diane Pataki, Director of the School of Sustainability, to introduce our graduate student speaker, Fatima Hafsa.
Good afternoon. I have the honor of introducing today's graduate student speaker, Fatima Hafsa. Fatima is a graduate of the Sustainability PhD program in the School of Sustainability. She's an international student from Pakistan and a former Fulbright scholar. As well as her exemplary service to the school and her fellow graduate students, together with the positive impact she's made on her colleagues while at ASU, she's also an outstanding interdisciplinary scholar. Fatima's research focuses on fostering circular economy practices in the plastics industry. It spans the corporate and nonprofit sector and is truly interdisciplinary, integrating public policy, material science, and economics. She's currently working with a research organization in Pakistan to set up a circular plastics institute. She's excelled in publishing her research, with 2 papers published in her time at ASU and others in review. Fatima has also excelled in service to the university and her fellow graduate students. She served as a Graduate and Professional Student Association Director from 2019 to 2020, and was elected a School of Sustainability grad representative in the following year, which was the first year of the COVID-19 pandemic. Through her time at ASU, Fatima has advanced in her studies at an incredible pace, while inspiring and motivating the people around her. And if all that wasn't impressive enough, she defended her PhD after recently giving birth. Please welcome Fatima Hafsa to the podium.
Thank you, Diane. Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim. I begin in the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. I am grateful to Allah today for sharing a piece of their infinite knowledge with me and for making this dream come true. And like my fellow graduates, I'm grateful to family, friends, faculty, and staff who have supported us and cheered us on. Today, we get to graduate as planetary healthcare workers. So the next time your planet ingests too much plastic, you know who to call. College of Global Futures has been a transformative experience. It has taught us to reduce complex issues into solvable challenges. It has also taught us that people are at the heart of every global challenge. Yet, most conversations on these challenges revolve around the economy or the environment. And people who bear most of these consequences are not talked about. It is one thing to debate whether climate change is real, and another to recognize that it is taking lives as we speak. For example, the ongoing heat waves in South Asia are impacting over 1 billion people. I can personally recall the heat wave of 2015 in Karachi, Pakistan, my hometown. 1,500 people died within 1 week. It was hard to find a hospital bed and harder to find a place to bury your loved ones. And these increasing temperatures cause massive flash floods and low crop yields. As a result, millions have been displaced and are without food or livelihood. So recognize that climate change is a social issue that impacts certain members of society more than others, like those in Pakistan, those in South Asia, those in the global South. And within the United States, look at the unhoused, look at the low income, look at certain racial groups. They are impacted and live in unimaginable conditions, and somehow, These people teach us how to adapt. College of Global Futures has taught us to turn our attention to them, to learn from them, to pass on the mic so that when we research global challenges, we can account for everyone's reality. But this work begins with listening and sharing the truth of the underrepresented. For a long time, we have predominantly heard from a certain group, both within academia and the industry. For a long time, we as minorities have had to couch our experiences as anecdotal evidence because it lacked theoretical rigor. For a long time, they tried to assimilate us. So to succeed, we had to talk like them, act like them, and think like them. But diversity in opinion matters, right? My lived experience matters, right? Our lived experience matters. To capture my sentiments, I borrow a few verses from a poem by Faiz Ahmed Faiz, a revolutionary Pakistani poet. I request the non-Urdu speakers to turn their attention to the screen for the English translation. हम परवरिशे लौहो कलम करते रहेंगे, जो दिल पे गुजरती है रकम करते रहेंगे। हाँ तलखिए अय्याम अभी और बढ़ेगी, हाँ अहले सितम मशक़े सितम करते रहेंगे। एक तर्ज़े तगाफुल है सो वो उनको मुबारक, एक अर्ज़े तमन्ना है सो हम करते रहेंगे। Now, I recognize that the screen is not readable to everyone, so I'm going to make a last-minute change because we are nothing if not inclusive. And I will read out the English translation. To nurture pen and ink, we would continue. To commit to script what the heart goes through, we would continue. Sure, the bitterness of the times would still surge. And yes, the practice of tyranny by oppressors would continue. They are welcome to this trend of paying no heed. To express what the heart desires, we would continue. There are folks who have ignored our plight and might continue to do so. But it is our responsibility as people of knowledge to share the truth of the underrepresented and work towards equitable solutions. It is also our job to update our knowledge as we hear from diverse voices. So as you graduate from College of Global Futures today, I hope you will carry 2 lessons with you. 1, center your work around society. And 2, attend to the underrepresented. If you are a minority, I urge you to speak your truth. If you are not, look around you and amplify the voices of those who are. Congratulations, class of 2022. You've made it. Now let's go out there and build an equitable global future together. Thank you.
Thank you, Fatima. In addition to the college's outstanding graduates, each school has selected 1 outstanding undergraduate and 1 outstanding graduate student. From the School for the Future of Innovation in Society, Nicole Mayberry, graduating with a PhD in Human and Social Dimensions of Science and Technology. Susanna Skarkova, graduating with a bachelor's in innovation in society. From the School of Complex Adaptive Systems, Daniel Kinzer, graduating with a Master of Science in Biomimicry. From the School of Sustainability, Fatima Hafsa, graduating with a PhD in Sustainability. And Emily Harding, graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Sustainability. Congratulations to these students for their achievements. ASU has a tradition that started in 1901 of awarding the Moore Award. The Moore Award is overseen by the Alumni Association and is given to undergraduate students who have earned a 4.0 GPA while completing all work at Arizona State University in no more than 8 semesters. I am pleased to announce this year's Moore Award recipients for spring 2022. Chloe Billingsley, Bachelor of Science in Sustainability. Jane Coughlin, Bachelor of Science in Sustainable Food Systems. Zane Encinas, Bachelor of Arts in Sustainability. Samantha Hollingshead, Bachelor of Arts in Sustainability. Emily Harding, Bachelor of Science in Sustainability. Tahiri Longrand, Bachelor of Science in Sustainability. Sagan Hagstrom, Bachelor of Science in Innovation in Society. Congratulations. Now, we would like to take this opportunity to recognize our graduates who are veterans, building our country's future through their service and their scholarship. Will those students who have served in the military please stand and be recognized? We would also like to acknowledge the family, friends, and colleagues of our graduates. Your unwavering support in their academic journey has been invaluable. Would all family members, friends, and colleagues of the graduates of the College of Global Futures please stand and be recognized? Thank you for being there for our students. It is now time to present the College of Global Futures graduates. In order to maintain social distancing, graduates will be congratulated by Vice Provost Schlosser and will take a photo on stage. Handshakes will not be exchanged. Dr. Jamie Wetmore and Dr. Sonia Klinsky will now present the doctoral candidates from the School for the Future of Innovation in Society and the School of Sustainability. Would the doctoral candidates please rise and come forward?
Vice Provost Schlosser and distinguished guests, we have the honor to present to you the candidates for doctoral degrees within the School for the Future of Innovation in Society and the School of Sustainability. Upon recommendation by the faculty of the schools, we are pleased to present them to you. Kevin Thomas Dwyer. Gabrielle Erica Laut. Nicole K. Mayberry. Nikki Stevens.
We will now present the School of Sustainability graduates earning a Doctor of Philosophy in Sustainability. Esteve Giraud. Fatima Hafsa. Adenike Kafayat Opejin. Sarah Takola.
We will now present the master's candidates for the School for the Future of Innovation in Society, the School of Complex Adaptive Systems, and the School of Sustainability. Cheryl Evelyn Steinberg. Shomari Asukli Williams. Sorry, man. We will now present the School for the Future of Innovation in Society graduates earning a Master's of Science and Technology Policy. Diana Madrill. We will now present the School of Complex and Adaptive Systems graduates earning a Master of Science in Biomimicry. Thomas Samuel Boyster. Caitlin Jean Maxwell.
We will now present the School of Sustainability graduates earning a Master's of Arts in Sustainability. Haven Lee Bills. We will now present the School of Sustainability graduates earning a Master's of Science in Sustainability. Margaret Parker Anderes. We will now present the School of Sustainability graduates earning a Master of Science in Global Sustainability Science. Sarah Renee Bath. Tyler Joel Brown. Serena Joy DeLuca. We will now present the School of Sustainability graduates earning an Executive Master's of Sustainability Leadership. Cammie Johnson. Elise Marie Langiano Ruiz. We will now present the School of Sustainability graduates earning a Master's of Sustainability Leadership. Emily Adams. Diana Carolina Cano. Andrea Francesca Di Tommaso. Giselle Marie Gregorio. Grant Smith. Aaron Thomas Woodward. We will now present the School of Sustainability graduates earning a Master's of Sustainability Solutions. Anna Bartholomew. Valeria Victoria Aceveda Auli. Anne Costa Case. Stephanie Davis. Samuel Dent. Paul Antonio Falsone. Raven Fielding. Stephanie Christina Georgiou. Emma Ray Gothi. Trevor Marsh Harper. Catherine Hartland. Sakshi Hegde. Yaritza Giselle Hernandez Hill. Cameron Deanna Carr. Adrian James Keller. Cecilia Carolyn Nags. Grace Logan. Alexandra Lopiccolo. Nicholas Emilio McCrossan. Gabriella McCrossan. Anitra Lee Pickett. Grisandra Louise Provencher. Chloe Beatrice Pine. Omar Sanchez Marquez. Kaylee Schufelt. John Collins Stivers. Ferouz Akif Swice. Isabella Lohalani Sark. Michael Joseph Vidare. Asia Vyo. Bachelor of Science. Do you want me to keep reading the Bachelor of Science? Bachelor students. 1 second.
Our bachelor's degree students will be presented by Dr. Candace Carr-Kelman and Dr. Jamie Wetmore. Dr. Carr-Kelman is an assistant clinical professor in the School for Sustainability. Would the bachelor's degree candidates please rise and come forward?
Vice Provost Schlosser, we have the honor to present these candidates for bachelor's degrees upon recommendation by the faculty of the School for the Future of Innovation in Society and the School of Sustainability, and we are very pleased to present them to you. We will now present the School for the Future of Innovation in Society graduates earning a Bachelor of Arts in Innovation in Society. Jason George. Matthew Charles Weprick. We will now present the School for the Future of Innovation in Society graduates earning a Bachelor of Science in Innovation in Society. Sagan Lee Hagstrom. Nini Isabel Preciado. Susanna Sparkova.
We will now present the School of Sustainability graduates earning a Bachelor of Arts in Sustainability. Serena Renee Acevedo. Rachel Marie Antidormi. Brooke Ann Baker. Eliana Renee Burns. Stephanie Aquila David. Riley Rose Denton. Ava Morgan Fox. Satara Sang Gibbon. John Carlton Graff II. Samantha Nicole Hollinshead. Sorry, Nadine. Allison Hewlett. Diandra Milan Jackson Labrie. Renee Nicole Jones. Alexandra Christine Justison. Shay Mattingly. Jennifer Kyle Clark. Michaela Teresa Rogers. Jackson Charles Schuffelbein. Isabel Cecilia Sahuraj. Isabel Webster. Madeline Weinstein. Timothy William Whalen. Caitlin Witherana. We will now present the School of Sustainability graduates earning a Bachelor of Science in Sustainability. Bridget Alice Abraham. Jorge Aguirre. Chloe Billingsley. Brooke Bolger. Lauren Marie Boss. Riley Sloan Bowker. David Burgess. Hannah Faye Callahan. Chloe A. Carlson. Kerala Sukamaran Chandran. Jacqueline Michelle Corrales. Adam Lloyd Costello. Nancy De La Torre Lopez. Alexandra Fashing. Alessandra Flores. Alicia Flores. Cassidy Marie Fott. Alexander Gerlach. Madeline Greathouse. Jessica Greensides. Adina Gunterman. Kristen Everett Haddock. Okay, thank you. Katie Hamakangas. Emily Claire Harding. Melissa Della Hale. Matea Lynn Hobbs. Kiana Hyman. Mazzy Ariel Johnson. Aaron Scott Kazda. Austin Jefferson Klein. Nicolas Rosario Covanda. Autumn Larid. Madison Ray Lane. Tahiri Landgrund. Divinity Brittany Martin and Long. Sydney Miller-Wise. Marshall Dawson Morgan Fabara. Madeline Elizabeth Pierce. Thomas Riley. Brittany Nicole Scoggins. Jordan Danielle Sene. Alexis Lucy Spell. Julia Christine Starzinski. Abigail Marie Steinman. Noah L. Tatel. Samantha Tu. Michael Troller. Timothy Varvel. Kira Vidian. William H. Walker VI. Olivia Marie Wilnew. We will now present the School of Sustainability graduates earning a Bachelor of Science in Sustainable Food Systems. Christina Donna Adams. Brandy Mar Carley. Jane Coughlin.
Ladies and gentlemen, Arizona State University and the College of Global Futures proudly present to you the graduate and baccalaureate spring class of 2022.
Congratulations, graduates. I would now like to introduce our alumni speaker, Michael Hammett. Michael graduated in 2015 from the School for the Future of Innovation in Society with a master's in science in global technology and development. Michael is the City of Phoenix's first Chief Innovation Officer, where he leads the new Office of Innovation. His journey through the GTD program led to a major pivot in his career. As a graduate of the Walter Cronkite School of Journalism at Arizona State University, Michael worked for 15 years in local television, receiving 2 Rocky Mountain Emmy Awards before joining the City of Phoenix as a public information officer and later interim deputy communications director. While at the city, Michael completed his master's in the GTD program, where he focused on the Middle East and North Africa and community garden projects as a pathway to financial independence for recent refugees to the United States. His studies led to new opportunities at the city, focusing on inclusive community engagement, strategic use of data, and human-centered design projects, among others. Michael managed the city's National Service Program for 6 years and led the city's 2021 to 22 Bloomberg Philanthropies Global Mayor's Challenge process. This was a prestigious worldwide competition where only 15 cities were selected to receive $1 million each to implement innovative solutions to the community challenges. Phoenix was named as one of those cities, thanks to Michael's work. Michael is a founding member of the alumni boards for both the School for the Future of Innovation in Society and the College of Global Futures, and serves on Arizona Governor's Commission on Service and Volunteerism. Please welcome today's alumnus speaker, Michael Hammett.
Thank you, Dr. Hausman. And I just want to say it's really a pleasure to be here, and I want to thank Vice Provost Schlosser, alumni who are here, also the graduates, family members, distinguished faculty and staff here at the College of Global Futures. What an exciting time it is to be a part of one of ASU's newest colleges. This is a time when, this college has taken off like a rocket ship on a mission to ensure a future for everyone that's inclusive and a healthy, vibrant planet Earth. And what a critical time to have this all happen when an unprecedented global pandemic collided with the escalating impacts of climate change and demands for social justice. And hopefully now, and I know folks in this room are looking at the world and our communities in a whole new way. I'll be honest, I really had no business thinking that I could pursue a master's degree, Master's of Science degree in global technology and development from the School for the Future of Innovation in Society. I spent 20 years in television and communications, and some things like even interviewing celebrities, not really important things. And I was in my 40s at the time, but for some reason I thought that I could do this, that I was drawn to the idea that we can all change the world wherever we are, and in whatever small way that we can. And the idea that considering the consequences of innovation and technology was as important as the potential positive impacts to communities and to our world. That was something I was really drawn to. Dr. Gary Grossman welcomed me through the door, and Dr. Mary Jane Parmentier was really my mentor every step of the way. And there were times when I thought, I can't do this. I'm too old. I look at some of the folks that were in my classes who I learned so much from that were right out of high school, and I thought, I can't do this. But she coached me through it, and really her enthusiasm for the subject matter and for the success of her students was really inspiring and continues to inspire me today. And my partner of 20 years was there with me, and Dennis Newcomb, he's also a ASU graduate. And like Bette Midler sang, he really was the wind beneath my wings. And listening to the folks cheering for all of you, and those that we can't hear that are watching virtually, it's so important to have this support, and it's just really inspiring to see that. And even the babies, we've all heard babies crying on virtual Zooms, but to hear them in person was great. And I know they're looking up to all of you and thinking, well, I can do that. I can do what my brother or sister or mother or father did. So I think it's great to have that here. Late last year, it was mentioned, I was appointed to be the first Chief Innovation Officer of the city of Phoenix. And there's a cohort around the world now of Chief Innovation Officers. And, I find myself in this role, and it just simply would not have been possible. I couldn't have planned it, but it wouldn't have been possible without following the path through the GTD program in the College of Global Futures. And doors opened. This really, really was a pivot for that and the work here. My studies, it was mentioned also that they focused on North Africa and the Middle East, and that was development in those areas. And I'm currently working with a cohort through Bloomberg Philanthropies, cohort of chief innovation officers around the world, including the Middle East, and we're exploring innovative ideas, things related to sustainability, things related to food systems, water, some of those things that we could potentially utilize to benefit folks right here in the Sonoran Desert. It's really exciting to think about this class. And, I watched you all as you walked across the stage, and the diversity, ages, cultures, all of these things that will be vital. If we're going to be inclusive and the future will be for everyone, we have to have everyone in the room. So I look forward to seeing, what you'll take into the world and your unique life experiences, what you'll take and the knowledge that you've gained as well. I was looking at some of the areas of study, and they continue to grow here. And I know food systems, we heard the shout out. It was the first graduating class of the food systems program. Sustainable food systems, public interest technology, policy, biomimicry, sustainable energy, climate action, and the innovative ideas that are percolating in all of you all right now that you're still considering and you're ready to take action. When I was in your shoes back in 2015, I have to stop saying I'm a recent graduate because I'm not. It's been 7 years, 8 years, heading towards a decade, but I still feel connected to the school. And when I was sitting in your chair, I was thinking, how do I stay connected to these great individuals who I've met, this great subject matter that I've learned to love, that I didn't think I could do or that I didn't think I could grasp, but that became a part of me. I look at the world through this lens of GTD and the College of Global Futures, and I don't think that will ever change. The thing that I did was something I had never done in my past. I wasn't a joiner. I was very shy, didn't feel like I was included. I joined the alumni board, the first alumni board for the School of the Future of Innovation and Society. And now I'm on the College of Global Futures board, and we're looking for new folks. I really recommend whatever you do, you stay connected in some way. The actions you take in the world, your achievements, each of your successes, that's going to play a critical role in the growth of the College of Global Futures so that it can continue to thrive for those that will be coming up after you, that will be looking at you like the little one in the back right now. And this will help the College of Global Futures reach and achieve its mission of ensuring some of the things that we heard about today, Fatima talked about it, Susanna, that really the future is for everyone. So I just can't congratulate you enough. It's great to be here and an honor. Thank you.
Thank you, Michael. Now, it is our tradition to sing the ASU alma mater. You can find the lyrics in your program and on the screen. Please rise and join us for the singing of the alma mater.
When
Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the Spring 2022 College of Global Futures Convocation Ceremony. We are grateful that you were able to attend today's ceremony, and we invite you to join us for light refreshments outdoors on the east side of Gammage. As the recessional begins, we ask that you please remain in your seats until the platform party and all of the graduates have exited the theater. Thank you, and congratulations to the graduates.